It's day 3 here in Peterborough, Ontario. We still have no electricity, no cellular, and parts of the city still have electricity. I guess it's getting a little weird here. No, I'm just kidding. It's boring. So we still have no cellular. We still have no electricity. Thank you, Mama Bonnie, for loaning me your generator since you guys got electricity back. Keeping the power on has been a pain in the ass. I mean, my power system here is only good for about 20 hours under light loads and about 4 to 8 under standard loads. Running the furnace last night because it got bloody cold was difficult. I actually woke up with no power again because the furnace draws like about 1,000 watts running for the blower on it. I just can't believe that everything's still down. Like, parts of the city have electricity, like there's little pockets, and I'm assuming that's because a lot of the trunk lines going through the city, they've been working on getting them online first, okay? Obviously, that's the smartest idea, and then you get all the little side streets and whatnot, all the little microgrids up afterwards, right? There's also, I've seen a lot of municipal generators, like the towable generators out. Hunter Street Bridge, for example, or Park Hill Bridge. I went over for a little drive last night to see exactly what was affected, and Park Hill Bridge was lit up. And when I got to the other side, there was a tow-behind generator sitting at the back, the other side of the bridge, because there's also a pumping station there that's quite critical. It also looks like we had some more high winds last night, because I found some more small sprigs and branches in the driveway this morning, and we're supposed to get another set of storms Thursday potentially. I'm gonna look at it like this: is that I was hoping to like rock on and have a good May 2-4 long weekend, and I mean I did get a great weekend regardless, because I mean like regardless of this natural disaster, I like crisis situations as well. I mean, I thrive in them. So, I mean, like, it's given me a lot of challenges to overcome. Heat, electricity, communications. I mean, like, early on, before we actually had anything for internet at all, like when the fiber went out, I ended up taking my bike and riding up so that I could see my friend's tower, my friend's internet company's tower that has about 2 weeks of propane generation, power generation, plus has a direct fiber feed to the CO here in town. That was the only way for me to get out and give you guys the messages that, hop on the ham radio, right? I might not be able to make any bookings this week, but I'm going to look at it this way, is that all the bills are paid. I have food. So if I end up taking the week off, it's not really a big deal. I know some of you guys really need me. And by the way, if you need me, by the way, there are other people that you can contact that I work with. I mean, Manny Restana, you know Manny. Everybody knows Manny. He's a wonderful salt-of-the-earth guy. He's kind of my backup. He can help you out if I'm not available, and I have told you guys that tons of times. If it is a critical situation, I can't guarantee I've got power, but obviously still call me, because if I can get back to you, chances are the power is on. It is now morning. The generator's running. We're going to have to make a gas run and make sure that she's topped up because, I mean, this is charging right now. We're charging. We're really milking the generator to charge up the system here. Let's see. So when this thing's charging, I'm pulling from the grid. I'm pulling from the generator to run everything in the house. It's in what's called bypass mode, and at the same time, it's still charging up the batteries, right? I've also got these little guys here helping. So I'm putting about 100 amps into my batteries right now so that hopefully they'll be fully charged by nightfall, and then we can turn off the generator again tonight. But I might be fortunate enough to have the generator, and I might be fortunate enough to have all the standby, which I'm going to go buy a couple more batteries today for down here. Yay! Bye-bye money. I already have that dental thing tomorrow, which I don't even know is going to happen yet, because I don't even think the dental clinic actually has electricity. But it's funny how life throws shit like that at you, but that's the least of my worries. Not that I'm ranting. I'm trying not to rant. Stay on topic, Sarah. Fuck. There's lots of people who are elderly that are struggling right now because they've got no electricity, no heat, no ability to cook. They're losing all the contents of their refrigerators. They're cut off. I mean, like if somebody falls, their medical alerts, those little help a fallen things, they don't work. And I mean, so far they've reported 10 total fatalities during this whole weather event. And the damage is so widespread. When I went to go pick up the generator off Mama Bonnie, I went out Highway 7 there, and all the idiot cottagers. Yeah, I don't like cottagers or Torontonians that invade our city and are total ignoramuses in most cases. Yeah, I'm generalizing. But I couldn't take the highway because it was backed up literally for miles. I'm not saying that figuratively. Miles. So I tried taking the back roads, and all I found was like entire roads of electrical lines down in the road. We're talking like poles snapped off 5 feet from the ground. Not like 1 or 5, but like 10 to 15, 20 poles. You could right down the road. All it was electrical poles on the ground. The Hydro One workers, because our local utility actually sold out to the provincial electrical utility. Well, that kind of sucks for us because... Hold on a second. What are you eating? Don't eat that. Well, it's Bumblebee. Leave the Bumblebee alone. They sold out, so now we don't have a dedicated local municipal electrical company that can take care of our local grids, so we have to rely on Hydro One, the provincial electrical company, to get to us as soon as we're deemed appropriate. And because right now it's Get Essentials up first, they're focusing on getting most of the national grid back online, which means that many of the lesser areas, the outreaching or outlying areas like the outskirts or just the side streets in town here will not get electricity until last, because all the really important stuff needs to be brought up. The main roads, highways, all the traffic lights, hospitals, all the important stuff. So yeah, and the other thing as well is I'm not seeing a lot of utility trucks here in town. And by the way, by no means am I actually like faulting these guys. Thanks Hydro One, you guys are doing your best and you're kicking ass. Thank you, but there's not a lot of utility trucks happening in Peterborough yet. I don't think they've got a very large dedication of guys in town yet with the widespread damage. And this wasn't just my city. This happened to most of southern Ontario, actually, just south of the tip of Scugog. So it came straight across. It went all the way into Ottawa. It went into Quebec. So this was a very big weather event. And at first they said that there was 350,000 people without electricity. The number jumped actually this morning to 1 million. There's 1 million people without electricity right now. And they are bringing people back online, but that was the high estimate, or high count, I guess. You know what I mean. I just woke up, but I'm trying to get some coffee cooked on the stove. So, anyway, a bit of a long-winded video, but hey, shit's boring and exciting at the same time here, because hey, we got some challenges presented towards most of us that prep for events like this, and it's boring because it's like hurry up and wait. So I guess the next thing on my list today is get a coffee, clean myself up, and then go out and get some fuel for the generators so that we can keep things running, and hopefully I can make the 2 bookings that I've got today. So otherwise, honestly, I'm not even trying to do bookings this week. So there's your update, everybody, from somebody in southern Ontario. And if you want to see a lot of the storm damage, just look up Ontario Storm or look on my Facebook profile. I've got a lot of pictures and video footage on there. And when I get off my lazy ass, I might actually take the footage of the storm actually happening and post it. I caught it on the alpha, so you can hear me all excited and ranting like, "Oh my God, look at the storm! It's crazy!" Rah! Anyway, love you guys.